Yo, 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 what's going on? What's up? We do have some comments on here. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hopefully, you're all having yourselves a great night. Hopefully, you're all doing well. We got some Sixers basketball on tonight. Should be an interesting game. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, we got a lot of Dallas people in the building. How about that? Oh, man. Let's go Dallas. Pocky Baba C. McGee. Bro, JaVale's a former 76er. Hey, let me turn my mic down a little bit. This should be a good game. I'm excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And, yeah, man, I think it'll be really cool. Oh, but let me try to change this little graphic a little bit. Make that smaller. Make that a little bigger. This is my OCD coming into the way. If you do enjoy my 76ers play-by-play commentary, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Feel free to hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload, as we got Sixers and Mavericks tonight. Almost said Cowboys, but that's the wrong team. How could I do that? Oh, man. But yeah, I'm excited about this game. It should be a lot of fun. And, get to see some hoops tonight with Luka Magic and with Kyrie Irving. And I don't know if Embiid is playing or not just yet. I probably should have looked at the lineups before they come out. They're probably posted on Twitter. I'm a little too lazy to look them up right now, to be honest with you. But I kind of just wanted to talk about this game. You know what I'm saying? So tonight's the night where Sixers really have to try to get their 50th win. That's really what it comes down to. I want them to try to still fight for that 2 seed. Behind Boston. I know that the Dallas fans are gonna hate me in that regard. I do not tend to show bias, though. I'm gonna let you that know right now. I really do try to call it fair. I mean, I do show bias in it. Okay, I show bias where I give energy for Sixers because I do create Sixers content. But what I mean by bias is that I'm not the type of person that when I'm calling a game, I'm not just that, that should have gone the Sixers' way just because, you know what I'm saying? So, I think you understand the logistics of it all. But no, it's going to be a lot of fun. We also do Phillies content on here, just so that you guys know. We're going to be doing our very first play-by-play for a Phillies game tomorrow, as it is opening day. And hey, they play against the Texas Rangers. So, if you're a Texas Rangers fan, in Arlington, Texas, come back on here. Come back on here. Why not? So, but yeah, we'll be doing, you're not going to be liking the Philadelphia fans a lot this weekend. So, but yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Aaron Nola versus Jacob deGrom tomorrow. Excited about that. Should be a good one. And, yeah, so we do Sixers content. We do Patriots content. I want to ask you guys something. So, how do I word this question? Okay, so when you watch the Sixers play tonight, okay, what's going to be something that you're going to keep your eye out on? And for the Dallas fans that are out there, what's something that you're going to be looking out for tonight? Besides, obviously, Luka and Kyrie doing their thing, what do you guys expect out of this game for Dallas? That's my question that I asked to all of you. I want to make sure I have both sides here because I realize I have a lot of Dallas fans on here as well. Let's go Sixers. Anthony, yes, man, let's go. Let's go Sixers. All right, so now the starters are out. The starting lineups, I should say. So let's see who's in the lineup tonight. So for the Mavericks, it'll be Tim Hardaway Jr., Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic. And for the Sixers, it's Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden. All back in the regular starting 5, that is. So once again, for the Mavs, it's Hardaway Jr., Bullock, Powell, Irving, and Doncic. And for the Sixers, it's Harris, Tucker, Embiid, Maxey, and Harden. So it should be a really good game between two highly competitive teams. The Dallas Mavericks, well, they have been doing a really good job. Well, even though they were on a losing streak right before the game that they lost, or right before the game that they won previously, they have a really good team, obviously. You got guys like Davis Bertans, even though he's out for a little bit. You have Josh Green, Jaden Hardy, and it's going to be really competitive. So hopefully the Sixers, if you're the Sixers, you have to try to guard the perimeter as close as possible because Kyrie and Luka can tend to go off, and when they're shooting threes like it's nothing else, it's going to be really tough to stop them. So that's really the main key that I'm looking for tonight for the Sixers. But what say you guys? What do you guys think? Has to be the key for the Sixers. What else was I going to say? Dallas is in their white uniforms, the blue jersey numbers, and the black letters. And the Sixers are in their blue and white uniforms, white letters, white numbers. There's Luka Doncic with his sleeve, and he's getting out there, getting ready to get things started. The man this season is averaging 32.9 points per game. He's also shooting 74% from the foul line, but he's also 35% from three and 49.5% from the field as well. There's Doc Rivers wearing his red sweatshirt, that is. And tip-off is just about ready to get underway. It'll be Powell going up against Joel Embiid, who's back in the lineup for the Sixers. And James Harden's making his first appearance in about a week or so. He had the sore Achilles. So Embiid will tip it off, and he wins it. And the Sixers will get the ball first. Sixers playing at the Wells Fargo Center. They were on a 4-game road trip. They took on Chicago, and then they went out to the West Coast. Here's Harden at the top of the key. He gets a bounce pass, and he tries to bounce pass it to Joel Embiid, and it goes out of bounds on the far sideline. Let me update this. Always forget that I have to do that. There we go. Nice. All right, Bullock will find Powell here. And Bullock goes inside for a 2. So Dallas takes the lead first. It's 2-0. Maxey back to Harden at the top of the key. Harden takes it in and hands it off to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down with authority. Oh, man, he was coming in, and he knocked down a sledgehammer. So it's now a 2-2 game. Luka Doncic has had himself an incredible season, hands it off to Kyrie Irving, and that's what happens when you have 2 of the top 5 best guards in the league. Irving makes a 3, and now Tyrese Maxey will be handling the ball. He finds Embiid. Embiid hesitated at the top of the key, takes it inside, goes up with the pump fake, and gets a foul, that is. So he will be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Joel this season averaging about 33.5 points per game. He's also shooting 86% from the foul line and has been one of the dominant players in the NBA for sure. Also averaging 4.2 assists and 10 rebounds. Embiid's first foul shot is up, and that's good. Sixers in their last game, they played against the Denver Nuggets, and they were down by 21 points, and then all of a sudden, with about less than a minute to go, it was just a one-possession game, and they came up just a little bit short. Embiid's second foul shot goes in and out, and it's rebounded by Doncic. And meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks, well, they've been playing really well as of lately. They beat Indiana in their very last game that they played. They also beat the Sixers the last time that they played against each other, which was on March 2nd. Bullock for 3 on the near corner. No. And Powell comes up with the rebound. Kick out to Hardaway Jr. for a triple. No. Tucker is there for the miss. Sixers down 5-3 with 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Embiid takes on the traffic, and Tucker comes up with an offensive rebound. He swings it all the way to Maxey. Maxey to Harden at the logo. Harden taking on Luka Doncic. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He's on the near elbow. Now goes to the foul line, puts up a floater, and that's a little bit short. Powell is there for the rebound. An outlet pass by Doncic to Powell, and he rewards him for a two-handed slam. And it's now 7-3. Dallas is up by 4. A great play by Luka Doncic. Embiid spinning, fading, and going inside with a bucket. How about that? I mean, Powell just had nothing that he could do to stop him on that play. He took it inside the lane, and he got it to go. 7-5. Sixers still down by 2. They've been playing very well at home this season. Doncic around the screen. A behind-the-back bounce pass to Hardaway Jr. at the top of the key for 3. And it's a little short. Maxey comes up with a rebound. Sixers could tie it or go ahead with a 3. Embiid gets the ball from Maxey, loses his dribble, kicks it back out to Maxey at the logo. And now we'll find Harden. Harden back to Maxey. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey takes it into the lane, bounces it out to James Harden. Harden back to Maxey, and they're going to call a violation against the 76ers. It'll be a turnover on James Harden. They're going to say that he walked the floor. And Dallas, not Denver. Dallas will get the ball back now. Doncic standing at the logo for Dallas. Taking on James Harden. Doncic with a beautiful pass to the far corner. Three-pointer is up by Bullock, and it's a little bit short. It rims out. Maxey with the rebound. He has the ball at the top of the key. Hands it off to Embiid. Embiid gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as Powell reached in and committed a shooting foul. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Powell was reaching in and hit Embiid on the right hand. So Joel will go to the line for 2 free throws. We have a sold-out crowd at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia tonight. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, if you do enjoy my 76ers, my Phillies, and my Patriots play-by-play commentary, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. Embiid's first foul shot, he puts it up, and that's good. Dwight Powell with 2 points and 2 fouls so far in this game. He will be subbed out. Get you a name on who's coming in just a few moments. So Embiid trying to tie the game, and he does. So he makes both free throws. Maxey Kleber is coming into the game for Dallas. So he subs in for Powell. Jason Kidd has certainly liked to go to Powell a lot this season. Doncic on the near wing being guarded by Tobias Harris. Doncic puts up a floater, and it almost went in and out, but it got the friendly roll. And Doncic comes up with a 2. Harris on the other end steps back, puts up a triple over Bullock, and it's a little bit long. Maxey comes up with a rebound. Maxey Kleber, that is. Doncic to Kleber for 3. Embiid's hand was in his face, and he almost knocked it down. Harris was there for the board. Harden at the top of the key. A bounce pass inside to Embiid. Embiid, recognizing that the double team was coming, he had a nice pass to Tucker, and Tucker just couldn't get a hold of it. And the ball goes out of bounds on the Sixers baseline. Sixers going from left to right, and the Mavericks are going from left to right, and the Sixers are going from right to left. A 3 by Irving. It's up and in. 12-7. Dallas leads by 5. Embiid inside the foul line, hands it off to Harris for 3. No. It's a little bit off the mark. Doncic there for another board. Luka taking on Tyrese Maxey here, steps back on him, puts up a 3, and it's good, but don't count the bucket. There was a foul on the floor by Tyrese Maxey. Oh my gosh, I mean, if that would have counted, that would have been unbelievable. He stepped back right on Tyrese Maxey, and Maxey kind of thought that he was just going to go to the rim, and even though he committed the foul on the floor, it would have been really something that would have counted. Luka gets the inbound, steps back on Harris now for 3, and that's a little bit long. Bounced twice, and Tucker was there for the rebound. Harden at the Sixers logo. Trying to dance all over. Hardaway Jr. gets a screen from Embiid, goes on the right elbow, kicks it out to Maxey on the near corner. Maxey being guarded by Kyrie Irving, and now he'll give it to Embiid. Embiid taking on Bullock, goes up with a jumper. It's a little bit short again, and Luka's there for the rebound. Luka's off to the races. Luka kicks it out to Bullock for a far corner 3. In and out it goes. Embiid is there for the rebound. And now James Harden on the near wing, directing the traffic. 6:22 left to go here in the first quarter. Sixers are 2 for 7 from the field. Maxey lets it fly, and knocks down the triple. He got around the screen set by Embiid, and he was set free, and a timeout is called by Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks. It was from the far wing. So the Sixers down by 2 with 6:13 left to go in the first quarter. Oh, man. Oof. What a game so far, man. Good game so far, my guy. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a great night. What's tonight? Tonight's Wednesday. I'm kind of starting to lose track of my days because now it seems like I've been on here every day, and I have been coming on here pretty much almost every day. So, I'm just getting used to this new schedule of being on here more. We got Phillies content coming up. I did a couple of podcasts yesterday. Things are really starting to get busy with the channel. So I've been really grinding and really putting in a lot of content. And it would mean a lot if you guys subscribe to my channel, if you do enjoy it, that is. It's just for support and just for enjoyment. So, yeah. I was watching Bel Air with my mom. It's a really good show. Who else likes Bel Air? Comment down below if you really like Bel Air. Don't also no spoilers or anything like that. But it is a really freaking good show. I love it. Are you guys who likes All American? Do you guys like All American? Because I love All American. I think it's one of the best sports dramas that's out there. I think it's a really, really good show. Comment down below if you like All American. Subscribe to my channel if you like All American or even Bel Air. There we go. We have something in common. We can talk about that all day and all night because I love those shows. I gotta change my, you know what I gotta do? Before I go to bed tonight, I gotta come on here and I gotta change my background for tomorrow because now I'm gonna be doing Sixers stuff. So I gotta get a whole new setup of all, Sixers backgrounds and probably have a baseball diamond or something in the middle. I don't know. I haven't even thought about the visual logistics about how that's gonna be. But hey, I have 120, I'll probably be doing 100, I don't know how many games I'm going to be doing, but I have 162 games to figure that out. So, however it is tomorrow, it is what it is. But, yeah, man. What else? What else do we got? Their timeout is almost just about over. Mavericks lead 12-10 with 6:13 left to go in the first quarter. Mavericks coming into today, well, they're 2 games under 500. They're 37-39 on the season. They're actually 15-23 on the road. And for the Sixers, they're looking for their 50th win on the season. They're 49-26, and they actually have 26 wins at home and only 11 losses. So, we do have a substitution, I believe, coming in. Josh Green does come in for Reggie Bullock, and that's the only substitution that there is. Doncic will get the ball. A bounce pass to Irving. Irving takes it in the lane over Harden. The floater's up, and the whistles do remain silent. There was some contact between Harden and Irving down low, and Harden loses the basketball, but Harden does get fouled. So Embiid came up with a rebound. Harden was on the fast break as he just handed it off to James Harden as if he was a running back. And Harden got the ball tipped by Luka Doncic, and they called a foul on Luka. 5:55 left in the first quarter here. Doncic got called for the personal foul. That's the third foul committed by Dallas here in this quarter. The Sixers have only committed 1. So Irving playing defense here. Harden does get the inbound. He was having some words with the ref just to kind of clarify things. Harden on the far wing for the Sixers. Again, Sixers going from right to left. Embiid taking on Hardaway Jr. He loses the basketball. Irving off to the races. Irving with a 2-on-1, and he has his way. And Maxey commits a foul as well. So it's now 14-10, and Kyrie will go to the line for one more. Embiid trying to give it up inside to P.J. Tucker, and somebody, couldn't tell who it was from Dallas, but they knocked the ball loose, and Irving was just set free. And Tyrese Maxey tried to come up and make a block, but he got called for the foul. Kyrie coming into the season averaging 27 points per game, which is 8th in the NBA. And man, has he been shooting the lights out this season. So Irving will go to the line to shoot one more free throw for the Mavericks this season. Irving is shooting 94% from the line, and he makes another one. It's 15-10, Dallas up by 5. Harden gets the ball, trying to dribble around Tim Hardaway Jr., and now we'll hand it off to De'Anthony Melton, who comes back in for the Sixers. Melton was on the far corner, now Embiid's on the far corner. He gets the ball back to Harden at the top of the key. A pump fake and a three. No. Another rebound by Maxi Kleber. He's been very active on the glass. Doncic gets past the logo, working around the screen here. He lets it fly over Tucker, and it's nothing but net for Luka Doncic. It's 18-10. Luka has been going off so far. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. An 11-3 run by Dallas. Tobias Harris at the top of the key. Melton comes in for a screen. Now he's taking on Tim Hardaway Jr. He's trying to post him up. And Harris will take it to the rim, and he goes up with it, and it's good. The whistles did remain silent. Hardaway Jr. wanted the foul, but he didn't get it. Hardaway Jr. now taking on De'Anthony Melton, and the ball was almost blocked by Embiid, but a foul is called on Joel. They're going to say that he hit him right in the arm. And Irving will go back to the line for 2. So Kyrie Irving got the ball in the post. It was a nice lob pass by Luka Doncic to try to find Kyrie in the post. And Irving will get fouled. He'll go back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Irving with the first foul shot. It's up, and that one is good. Kyrie Irving, now 30 years old. He's played in 16 games for Dallas and has started, obviously, in all 16 of them. And with Dallas this season, he is shooting 38% from deep. And he has a field goal percentage of 50% this season. 10 points for Kyrie Irving in this game so far. He's 2 for 2 from downtown and 3 for 4 from the field tonight. And the second foul shot is up, and that's good. So the Mavericks are up 20-12. Can the Sixers try to put an end to this run here? George Niang comes into the ball game for Philadelphia. Harden working around the screen set by Tobias Harris. He's on the far wing being guarded by Doncic. One more pass to Harris. Harris inside to Niang. Thought Harris was going to shoot it. Now he gives it back up to James Harden. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden at the top of the key. Stepping back over Doncic for 3. In and out it goes. Irving comes up with a rebound. A long outlet pass to Luka Doncic, and the ball gets deflected, and it goes out of bounds by George Niang. We'll give a lot of credit to George Niang for getting back on defense as he just slopped the ball right out of Luka's hands, and he gets a block out of that. So Harris will try to defend the inbound as Luka will be inbounding it from the near sideline. 4:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Here's Jaden Hardy, who comes into the ball game. He'll hand it back off to Doncic, who's standing at the Toyota sign. Doncic taking on Embiid on the near wing. Now here comes Tobias Harris behind the back pass to Hardy. One more for a 3. That's up, and that's good by Kleber. Maxi Kleber from 25 feet, knocking that one down. And it's now 23-12. Dallas up by 11. Sixers trying to cut it to a single-digit lead now. Harris inside the baseline, has to pass it, and a foul will be called on Christian Wood. They're going to call a defensive 3-second violation. So Harden will go to the line to shoot a technical free throw, and the Sixers will get the ball back with 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. James Harden's foul shot is up, and he knocks it down. Harden averaging 21.5 points per game this season. He's also shooting 87% from the foul line. Jalen McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris, and Harris will take a quick seat. McDaniels has been playing really well as of lately. Melton inbounds it to James Harden. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden with a bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid one more to Melton for 3 on the far wing. It's good. He knocks it down. He was left wide open, and Embiid making the unselfish play. 23-16. Philadelphia down by 7. Luka Doncic draws the double team, passes it to Kleber. Kleber at the foul line, gets the ball loose and stolen away by George Niang. Hard into Embiid. Embiid with a lob pass to McDaniels, who goes up with it and it gets blocked. Embiid comes up with a rebound. Embiid going up with a contact and one. Josh Green gets called for the shooting foul. The ball got blocked by Doncic, I believe. And Embiid came back up with it, or was it Kleber? It was by Kleber. That's who it was. And Embiid will go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. So McDaniels could not make the alley-oop pass by Embiid, and then it was deflected by Kleber. And then Embiid got fouled by Josh Green, and he will go to the line for one more. The foul shot is up, and he capitalizes on the three-point opportunity. It's now 23-19. Sixers down by 4, 10 points by Joel, and 3 boards in this game as well. Luka Doncic with the ball at the logo. A 7-0 run by Philadelphia. Green on the near wing, takes it inside, loses the basketball, and it was last touched by George Niang. So there's still 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:44 left to go in the first quarter. And a timeout is called, and we'll be right back in just a few moments. Yes. Okay. Whew. Let me take a sip of water. Finally, Jalen Springer on the opposition's best player. There we go, man. Like, that's what I've been saying. You got to put him on that guy. You know what I'm saying? I love... did I just say Jalen Springer? I meant to say Jalen McDaniels. It's really Jaden Springer. Jalen McDaniels. This is what we've been praying for, JJ. Yes, it is, man. You and I both talked about that time and time again. In case you guys are new to my channel, first of all, this is Play-by-Play with JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. I'm from South Jersey. I'm a broadcaster. I graduated from Rowan University, and I worked for NFL Films. I did that as an internship, and I finished up the week after Super Bowl. And during my time at NFL Films, you know, I was having a really good time, but I wanted to also try to get back and do play-by-play. And I figured, you know, just coming on here to start my own channel and call on my own Sixers games and be able to do Phillies games and Patriots games and that type of stuff and just get more and more reps, like this was a really good way to do it. Just to come on here and just to practice doing play-by-play, but also to like to interact with you guys as well, because you guys are the best and I love interacting with people. It's a little bit different, obviously, because now during timeouts, you know, I'm not just resting my voice, and that's why you can hear me burping on the air more, which I'm like not really used to because I'm used to just taking breaks. But hey, you get to witness the full experience of Jason Joseph. So, all right, should I move my camera down a little bit? Okay, I think I will. Yeah, there we go. So if you enjoy my play-by-play commentary for Sixers games, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. And yeah, man, we got a good game so far. Dallas has made a run themselves, and then the Sixers responded with their own run. So that's how basketball goes. We all know that it's a game of runs, and hopefully the Sixers can try to keep their foot on the gas pedal. I will say that Dallas has been doing a really good job with shooting the three, and it just goes to show how great that they are shooting, you know, beyond the perimeter. But I like the type of defense that they've been playing too. So we got to recognize that, all that sort of stuff. If you're on Facebook Live, make sure that you leave me a review. If you go to my profile page, you know, you can review it, and you know, make sure you give me whatever sort of a star rating you tend on giving me, if that makes sense. Just yeah, I can't speak right now. All right, what else is going on here? Bucks are up 34-30 at the end of the first. We want the Bucks to lose as Sixers fans. All righty. So Embiid with 10 points, 3 rebounds. He's also made 80% of his foul shots. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Luka inbounds it, and the ball goes up and in by Green as he dunks it. The Sixers were caught sleeping, and the camera just literally came right back on Luka as soon as he inbounded it. Oh my gosh. 25-19, Sixers down by 2 possessions. Harden with the alley-oop pass, and Green can't finish it for the second time. A rebound goes by Dallas. The ball's taken in the lane. Reed gets the ball blocked, and Green is there for the follow. Or Christian Wood, that is, the former 76er. It's 27-19. Harden on the near wing to Niang. Niang back to Harden. Harden's now at the top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Harden dancing to Wood. Now he gives it up to Niang for three, and he knocks down the tray. George Niang hitting a three from the near wing, and the Sixers are down by 5. 1 minute and 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Doncic gets the ball. He's being guarded by McDaniels. Wood sets up a screen, and Doncic gets the ball. Intercepted by James Harden. A 3-on-2 situation. McDaniels gets the bounce pass. One more to Niang for three again. Yes! Back-to-back threes for George Niang. And he's telling the crowd to pour it on. 27-25. Sixers down by 2. 6 points for George Niang. Doncic steps back on Reed for three, and it's wide right. The rebound goes to Niang. Niang to Melton, back to James Harden. Harden takes it in the lane, goes up with the layup, but it was a little bit too strong, but Reed's there for the offensive rebound. Melton at the top of the key, stepping back for three. Again, yes! Oh my goodness, the ball movement by the Sixers has been coming to life. 28-27, 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Sixers are on a 9-0 run. They've made their last 3 threes. A three by Wood on the near corner. That's good. And Dallas retakes the lead 30-28. Wow, Christian Wood shooting it with ease. Was just able to get that one to go. Wood this season has been shooting 37% from downtown. Here's Melton's three-pointer. Can he answer? No, he cannot. McDaniels gets the ball stripped, and the ball ends up still going to Dallas here. Wood takes it in the lane over James Harden, and he gets fouled. See, this is why I've always wondered why Christian Wood has never started against the 76ers because, no disrespect to Powell or anything, but Christian Wood has just seemed to dominate Philadelphia. And he's having himself a good season. He has 17 points per game averaging. He's also shooting 52% from the field, and he has 7.5 rebounds per game. Can he convert on the three-point play? He does. He does. Wood shooting 78% from the line. Sixers down by 5 now. The pendulum has swung into Dallas' direction. 3 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Harden with the ball, having a staring contest with Christian Wood here. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Niang, one more to McDaniels for a corner three. It went in and out. It did not get the friendly bounce. Doncic with the rebound. 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic with a nice pass, and a foul is called, and it's a 4-point play. Oh, my goodness. Josh Green making it from the near corner with about 0.2 seconds left. What a miraculous shot. But let's see, was the ball off in time? It wasn't. It was not. When you look at the review, I thought for sure Doncic, passed it a little bit late, and Green went up with it. And that's going to do it here in the first quarter. They are going to take a look at this, but for sure, it looked like that the ball wasn't even released in time. The buzzer went off. When you look at the replay a couple of times here, it's pretty easy to see. When he got the ball, there was about half a second left, and then as soon as the ball was released, about maybe 0.2 seconds before, he still had the ball in his hand. So let's see what they decide to do here. Niang got called for the shooting foul initially. And are they going to get rid of the three-point shot by Green? Let's see. Green will go to the line for one more. I believe that is what the call is. Yep, Doc Rivers is not happy. They put 0.2 seconds left on the clock, and I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if I agree with that call. No bias, nothing. That is pretty crazy. When you look at the replay again, that is unbelievable. The foul shot is up by Green, then he knocks it down. And that'll do it here in the first quarter. 0.2 seconds were left. Melton puts up a 3, but it wouldn't have counted anyways. And the Sixers go into quarter number 2 down by 9. How about that? Yeah, because Green still had the ball in his hands. Like, he had it, like, right here with about 0.2 seconds left. And maybe they were thinking that maybe there was a little bit, like, of movement on the shot. But there wasn't a lot. And it's just, that was a ticky-tack call. I have to be honest. But, hey, Sixers down by 9. If you do enjoy my play-by-play commentary for 76ers basketball, again, just want to remind you guys that my name is Jason Joseph and that this is play-by-play with JJ. If you're following me on Twitch, on Twitter, on Facebook, live, or even on YouTube, thank you all so much for all the support. We've been going at this for now 4 months and have really enjoyed putting out this content, man. It's been a lot of fun. Let's look at some other scores. So Milwaukee is up by 4. Yeah, dude, that was a horrendous call. I'm happy that you saw that too, because wasn't just me. I'm not just making this up, man. Milwaukee's up by 4, 73-69. Also, Houston up by 1 against Brooklyn, 37-36, with 7:13 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see, Miami's up by 8. They're beating New York 28-20. With 9:05 left to go in the first. Lakers and Bulls just got started, and the Clippers and Grizzlies also just got started too. So, let me take a sip of water real quick. Okay, so let me remember. I have to kind of write down. The one thing that I'm also trying to do on here is that I'm also trying to come up with, like, reels and stuff. So while it's fresh in my head, I would like to write down, the 3 threes by Philly with, like, how much time was left? Like a minute? Not a minute. It was like 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left in the first. It is hot in my room. I have to turn on the fan. Dallas fans, what do you guys think so far? Philly fans, what do you guys think so far of this game? Let me know down below in the comments section. I think it's a good match between both teams. Even though that was a really bad call. Again, that's not why the Sixers are losing, so, All right. We're going into the second quarter. Doncic will take a seat, but Kyrie Irving comes back out there for Maxi Kleber. Again, they're still showing this review on here again. So it's so weird because, like, all the angles literally just showed that he's still at the ball. It's wild. That is the craziest thing ever. Lakers up by 8 against Chicago. 16-8 with 7:29 left in the first quarter. Reggie Bullock also comes back in for Luka Doncic. So Doncic will take a quick seat. Dallas now on a 10-0 run within the last 48 seconds of the first quarter. The Sixers were on a 9-0 run, and Dallas responded. So the Mavs get the ball first to start things off here in the second quarter. Again, the Mavericks are in their white uniforms with the blue jersey numbers and the black letters. Melton comes up with a block, and oh my goodness, the Sixers get the ball back. Maxey now has the ball within his hands. 11:37 left to go here in the first half. Maxey to McDaniels, back to Maxey. Maxey to Niang for another 3. That's his third one, and he gets it to go again. George Niang has been shooting the lights out here in the first half. 37-31. Green being guarded by McDaniels. At the top of the key, a pass goes to Wood. Wood takes it in the lane, goes up with the contact. He's fouled by Paul Reed. And he will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Christian Wood has been really dominant in this game so far. But I got to tell you, George Niang has been really feeling himself. And it's so good to see that he has been catching fire because the Sixers absolutely need that. They need their role players to step up. First foul shot by Wood It does not get the friendly bounce. It hit the front of the rim, then it hit the back of the rim, and it went out in front of the rim. Alrighty. 37-31 still. 11-12 left here in the second quarter, and the second foul shot's good, so Wood goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. Christian Wood with 9 points so far. He's 3 for 3 from the field. 2 rebounds as well. Niang's for 3. It's up, and that's no good. An offensive rebound, though, by Melton. Melton to Maxey. Maxey for 3 on the far wing. Nothing but net for Tyrese. Maxey again. 38-34. Irving at the top of the key. His defender is Melton, and he puts up a triple. And that one is no good. 10 minutes and 32 seconds left here in the second quarter. Maxey's second 3 in a row. No. Melton tips it out, and McDaniels comes up with a rebound. Niang takes it inside, finds Melton on the far wing for a triple, and the Sixers are within 1 point. 10:18 left in the second quarter. The 3 ball has been absolutely electric at the Wells Fargo Center. Irving taking on Paul Reed. He takes it in the lane, kicks it back out to Wood, and a foul is called against the Sixers. Let's see who it's going to be on. They're going to call a defensive 3-second call on George Niang, so Irving will go to the line to shoot a free throw, and then Dallas will get the ball back. So it's been a game of runs so far between both teams. The Magic, Luka and the Mavericks have they started things off really strong. Then the Sixers answered back with a 9-0 run themselves, and then within the last 40 seconds of the first quarter, Dallas had a 9-0 run, and now the Sixers are on a 9-2 run. 10:07 left here in the first half. Irving's foul shot is up, and that's good. Irving on the near corner now as he gets the inbound. Irving passes it, and here is Green. Green at the foul line, step back over McDaniels, and it goes in and out. Niang is there for the board. Melton taking on Wood in the lane, and he throws it away. Irving comes up with a steal. It's a 2-on-1. Wood goes up with it. McDaniels comes away with a block. Reed trying to save it on the far wing, and it goes out of bounds. It was last touched by the Sixers. How about Jalen McDaniels, though, utilizing his athleticism and going up in the air toe-to-toe against Jalen Hardy, that was. Wow. A 3 is up by Dallas. That's no good. And an offensive rebound. A 3 goes up again, and that is no good either. So Jaden Hardy went up with both of those 3s, and he could not get it to go. Maxey lets it fly from the near wing for 3 again. No. And the ball gets intercepted by Paul Reed. It was a bad pass by JaVale McGee, and it was tipped as McGee comes back into the ball game. Forgot to mention that. Maxey trying to get the ball, but it goes out of bounds as Bullock was there to tip it out. So the Sixers are down by 2. Sorry about that. I was slipping up a little bit there. Oopsie, I apologized again. Josh, I should have listened. I wasn't listening to you that time. I don't know if you heard me. But, all right. Maxey will find Reed on the elbow for a jumper, and it's a little bit too strong. 8:50 left here in the first half. Hardy taking on George Niang, and a foul is called against George. So George gets called for the personal foul. Sixers still down by 2. Irving will be the inbounder here. Kyrie Irving, as I mentioned, he's 30 years old now, but he's averaging 6 assists per game for Dallas. Hardy taking it in the lane, going up with it, and Reed gets called for the foul. Hardy went to the left side of the lane, and he tried to put it up and in, and Reed was there for the contact. He hit him on the right elbow, and Jaden will go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Hardy has played in 42 games this season. He's now 20 years old, and he's shooting 81% from the foul line, averaging about 2 assists per game and 8 points per game. 8:41 left in the second quarter. And the second one goes up, and that's good. So he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Sixers down by 2 possessions. 41-37. Reed gets it from Maxey. He'll find Melton. Maxey at the logo. Maxey trying to take it, and George Niang, who was being tied up by Reggie Bullock, he stumbled a little bit, and Bullock gets called for the foul. Or sorry, Tim Hardaway Jr., that is, got called for the foul. They were showing Reggie Bullock on the screen. Don't know why, but whatever. Maxey gets the inbound as it's handed off by Melton. Maxey working around the screen at the top of the key. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He still was at the three-point line. Takes in the lane, goes up with a runner. It's a little short, and a foul will be called against Tyrese Max, or it'll be against Dallas. It'll be against Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. was trying to initiate the contact, and it honestly looked like his feet were set, and that's why I thought that they were going to call a charge on Maxey. But they decided not to, and Maxey will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. I mean, I guess it could have gone either way when you look at the replay, but Maxey's first foul shot is up, and he knocks it down. 41-38, Sixers down by 3. Tobias Harris comes back into the ball game, and he will sub in for Jalen McDaniels, who's been very, very good so far in this game for Philadelphia. So Hardaway Jr. did get called for the shooting foul. Just wanted to reiterate that. And the second foul shot goes up, and he knocks it down. So 2 fouls by Hardaway Jr. and also a rebound. Maxey comes up with another point. Irving standing at the top of the key. Hands it off to Hardaway Jr., and he knocks down the triple right next to him. He was towards his left side, and Hardaway Jr. has his first 3 points on the game. Maxey throws the ball away, and Niang was the intended receiver. It went wide left towards the near sideline. A turnover by Tyrese Maxey. Dallas trying to capitalize here. Irving at the top of the key being guarded by Paul Reed. He'll find Hardaway Jr. again. His defender is Harris. Bullock for a wide open 3. A good pass by Hardaway Jr. He was left wide open, and Maxey is there to grab the board. Harris to Melton on the near wing. His defender, Hardaway Jr. Now back to Harris. Harris being guarded by Irving. One more to Maxey. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Thought Maxey was going to shoot it, but he decided not to. Harris takes it in the lane. Finds Niang for a wide open 3 on the near corner. In and out it goes. So Niang was 3 for 3 to start things off from beyond the arc, and he's missed his last 2 threes. Hardy got the ball loose, but Hardaway Jr. comes up with it. Tobias Harris blocks it for 3, but it still goes in Dallas' possession. Hardaway Jr. gets the ball back, and he makes a foul line jumper. 46-39, and Dallas has been going on a run, answering back, and the Sixers are down by 7. What are they going to do now that there is a whistle against the Sixers? A timeout was called. They didn't necessarily say anything else, but D'Anthony Melton was looking over at the ref saying, "What did I do?" And Doc Rivers was even complaining a little bit. All right. Let me take a sip of water. Bro, when I do baseball, it's going to be so slow. I just realized that. I mean, it's not going to be like super slow, but I realize that the pace of the game is going to be so different compared to basketball. And, like, I know that, but, I mean, because I've been doing basketball for, I've been doing 45 games now on my channel, it's just a different pace. I mean, obviously I've done baseball too. So for those of you that actually don't know me, I actually have called like Delaware Bluecoats games. The Bluecoats are actually the NBA G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. And I also called Wilmington Blue Rocks games as well. They're the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals for minor league baseball. So I've gotten some experience with that, and that was really cool. Like I don't I definitely miss, calling those games and being at the live sporting events. But I've also been doing some volleyball games. I've been calling that for Atlantic Cape, and I also have been doing some baseball as well for them. It's been on and off type of a thing, but it's been really cool, So just trying to stay busy, but really just the main idea of just coming on here is just to talk some ball and yeah, man, just chill out here. All right. Milwaukee's up by 2 against Indy with 7:47 left in the third. 86-84. What needs to happen for the Sixers if you're a Sixers fan? If you're a Dallas fan, what's something that the Mavericks do you think need to continue to work on throughout this game? Let me know down below in the comments section. I see that Deontay sees that or thinks that Dallas is doing a really good job. Somebody said, "F me on live," or "F my live." Hey man, I just didn't give you like what you wanted, man. So, but it's not on me. I'm just doing my job. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm just doing what I gotta do. I'm calling the game. And I'm also trying to be descriptive as I possibly can to give you guys a picture of like what's going on, because I can't be showing it on my YouTube because that's where I do it on. And I can't be doing that because I get copyright strikes for that, and I'm not trying to do that. All right, Sixers back here in action. Tyrese Maxey does get the inbound. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey trying to take it inside, and a foul is called on JaVale McGee. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. JaVale McGee certainly wanted a review on that play. Maxey was going underneath the basket, and he certainly made contact with that right hand, and that was the right call for sure. So Maxey took it in from the near side and went underneath the basket to try to put up a reverse layup, and he'll go to the line for 2 foul shots. The first one is up, and that's good. It's 46-40. Sixers down by 6. McGee, the former 76er, he spent some time with the Golden State Warriors, the Denver Nuggets, and he's been all around the block. Again, dude, I just mentioned I can't show the game, my guy, because I get copyright strikes. Maxey for the second foul shot. He puts it up, and that's good. 46-41. Sixers down by 5. 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists for Tyrese Maxey. Irving now on the near wing, being guarded by James Harden. He'll find a Hardy here. Hardy taking on Maxey. Throws it, and there's a jumper by Bullock, or Hardaway Jr., that is on the far corner, and he gets it to go. 48-41. Harris on the break here. He finds Melton, and Melton couldn't hold on to the basketball, but it got tipped out by Dallas. 6:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Luka Doncic will come back into the ball game, and Dwight Powell will come in as well. He'll sub in for JaVale McGee. Maxey will inbound it to James Harden on the near wing. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden at the near corner, inside the three-point arc, takes it to the lane, goes up with it. No, but he grabs his own offensive rebound and puts it up with the left hand and gets that one to fall. And now the Sixers are down by 5 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Embiid also comes back in for Philadelphia as well. So all the starters are back out there. Melton tried to get the ball loose, and now Maxey comes up with a steal. Maxey with 5:45 left to go here in the second quarter. Embiid sets a screen for him. Embiid on the foul line extended, puts up a jumper, and it's a little too strong. Bullock climbs the ladder and gets a rebound. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Irving with a bounce pass inside to Powell. One more to Bullock for a three. Inside, outside, and it works. Dallas is up by 8 now. Reggie Bullock coming up large for Dallas. I mean, he's been making some timely threes. Maxey on the near wing. He hands it off to Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey. Maxey taking on Luka Doncic. He still is on the near wing, and now he has to find Embiid. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey steps back, puts up a triple, and it's a little bit short. Not by much. Less than 5 minutes left to go. Luka grabs another rebound. Doncic working around the screen, and now takes it into the lane, and it's just way too easy. A good screen set by Powell, and Doncic worked around it and had the easy bucket. So it makes it now a 53-43 game. Harris takes it in the lane, and he goes up with it, and a foul. Tim Hardaway Jr. gets called for the foul. Harris went up for the layup with the right hand, and he got it to go. A great drive by Tobias Harris as he was on the near wing, got right past Luka Doncic, and he took it to the baseline inside the lane, and Hardaway committed the foul. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the second quarter. Harris will try to cut it to a 7-point deficit. He has 4 points, 1 rebound, and he's shooting 2 for 4 on the day. And the foul shot is up, and he connects. 53-46, 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Sixers have to try to get a couple of stops here. Irving takes it in the lane, goes up against Embiid, and Embiid has the better end of it. Embiid to Harden at the logo. Embiid now with a pass that was supposed to go to P.J. Tucker, and he lost the ball. It was sort of like Butterfingers as he tried to pass it to Tucker on the far corner, and he could not get it to go. Irving pulls up and knocks down a three from the far wing. How can you leave him wide open like that? 56-46. Embiid goes up with the contact. The whistles do remain silent, and Hardaway Jr. grabs his miss. Hardaway Jr. off to the races. P.J. Tucker doing a good job at trying to keep that one, trying to keep it out of bounds, and then Embiid tried to save it, and Embiid couldn't come up with it. So Tucker made a really good play over Kyrie Irving to try to block the ball, and Embiid just stepped out of bounds as he was trying to save it and hand it off to Harden. But it was really hard because when you're in the act of doing that, it's not so easy. 3:50 left here in the second quarter. Doncic with a bounce pass to Irving for three again. No. Maxey tried to grab the rebound, and they're still going to say Dallas basketball. So Maxey was guarding Kyrie Irving, and then Maxey just was standing around, and as soon as the three-pointer was shot, he tried to grab the rebound, and Irving was there to bounce it off of his left foot. Hardaway Jr. now gets the inbound. Powell at the top of the key. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. in the lane, goes up with it, and that's no good. Powell comes back up with it too, but before the shot was off, a foul is called on James Harden. So Harden gets called for the shooting foul on Powell, and Dwight Powell will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He's shooting 68% from the charity stripe this season. Sixers down by 10 with 3:37 left in the first quarter. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel and if you do enjoy my 76ers play-by-play commentary, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon too so that way you know when I upload. Alrighty. Come on, let's see if the Sixers can try to bounce back here and try to slow the tempo down. Powell with his second foul shot. That one goes in and out. So Powell misses both free throws. Harris on the other end taking on Tim Hardaway Jr. He passes it back to Maxey. Maxey to Harden at the top of the key. Embiid comes up with the screen. Maxey to Harris on the near corner. Harris trying to get it up, and he finds P.J. Tucker on the far corner for three, and that's just a little bit off the mark. Doncic with another rebound. He's been having himself quite a day. The floater is up, and that's good as well by Luka. 9 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds by Luka Magic. A 10-3 run by Dallas within the last 2 minutes. Sixers down by a dozen. The ball comes loose, and Maxey tries to get it, and he does so at the Wells Fargo Center sign. Embiid wants it back. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid draws up the double team, puts it up, and he gets fouled by Powell. Joel will head on back over to the line. Powell was on the low block on the left side of the lane, and the Sixers are now in the bonus, but a timeout is called, and we'll be back in just a few moments. I need to take a sip of water, man. I really do. See, we've gotten 3 subscribers on here. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that so much. It means the world, man. It really does. How's your night going, guys? What have you guys had going on tonight? I don't really have too much going on. I've been really just trying to put out a lot of content on here, but I've been helping my neighbor move out. Not really a whole bunch of stuff going on. I've been watching Bel Air. That's been kind of cool. Been watching that with my mom. My mom and I love it. I think it's a really good show. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air was also a great show, by the way. If you guys like The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, subscribe to my channel because we have something in common, and that's a really cool show. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Let's take a sip of water to that. I was listening to, or somebody sent me a Carlton meme the other day, and it kind of made me think about, the whole "It's Not Unusual" dance. That's such a classic. Good show. Really, really good show. What else do you guys want to know? Trying to think of what else is new. What else can we talk about? I said that baseball season starts tomorrow. Excited about that. That should be a lot of fun. And yeah, I don't really know what else has really been going on. The one thing that I really hope that the Sixers can try to do in the third quarter, because I noticed that time and time again that they really struggle with this, is guarding the pick and roll. The last time that they played against Dallas in the third quarter, Luka and Kyrie went off. And it was because it was just the same type of play over and over and over again. The pick and roll offense. They would give it to Luka, and then Luka would then find Kyrie, and then Luka would just either roll to the basket or Irving would just take a three. And the Sixers just had a hard time guarding that. So, but first we got to end the second quarter here. How about Tyrese Maxey shooting 43% from beyond the arc, which is 8th in the NBA? Pretty cool stuff. Excuse me. Joel will go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws, and the first one is up, and it's money. So it makes it now an 11-point deficit for Philadelphia. Sixers, again, are in the bonus. They've also committed 4 fouls against Dallas here in the second quarter. Embiid will go to the line for a second foul shot. It's up, and that's good. So he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Sixers down by 10. They trail 58-48. He has a dozen points on the day as well. 6 for 7 from the line. Irving will dribble it all the way to the Toyota sign. He'll have to find Powell, and he will. Irving back to Luka Doncic on the near wing. Doncic to Powell. One more to Bullock. Bullock's jumper over Embiid is good. Embiid gave him a little bit of space, but he had to figure out if he was going to guard the rim or if he had to take on that assignment. 7 points for Reggie Bullock. Embiid to Harden for 3 on the near wing. It's good. James Harden hitting a triple. And the Sixers are down by single digits. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Irving off of the screen with a nice pass to Luka Doncic, but Doncic has to back it out on the far corner. Doncic's floater is up, and it's good, and D'Anthony Melton was a little confused. He went over to his left side, and finally Doncic was he had a lot of daylight. 62-51, 141 left to go in the second quarter. Harden initiating the contact by Powell, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 98 seconds left in the first half. Harden doing a really good job at just dribbling it and taking it to the wing, and he tried to go up with a 2-point shot, and that was no good. So Harden's first foul shot goes in and out. Harden rarely misses from the foul line. As of lately, I should say. Sixers down by 11, and the second foul shot by Harden is good. 98 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sixers will be taking on the Toronto Raptors on Friday. Then they head out to Milwaukee and will play them on Sunday. Doncic step back 2 over Toby. No. And Tucker comes up with another rebound. PJ Tucker's had himself a nice game. Harden trying to pass it, and he does so to Tobias Harris. Harris on the foul line extended, puts up a floater, and it's good. I don't know how he got that one to go. Luka Doncic was all over him, and he swatted the right hand on him. Kleber on the near corner. Now finds Bullock. Bullock with a handoff to Luka Doncic. 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Doncic working around James Harden here, and now Harden gets back in front of him. Doncic takes it to the lane, and the ball gets blocked by Joel Embiid. He met him right at the rim. Harden at the top of the key finds Embiid. Embiid with a Euro step, and that's good. The left-handed finish in the lane by Joel, and James Harden comes up with an assist. 62-56, Sixers down by 6. 30 seconds still left on the game clock. A three-pointer by Hardaway Jr. is airballed, and the Sixers will get the ball back. They may have time to go for a 2-for-1, but not too much time. 27 seconds left here in the second quarter, I should say. How about James Harden and Joel Embiid playing a great two-man game so far tonight? Harden's going to hold for one more possession. He gets past half court. Sixers down 62-56. Harden with 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. 12 seconds left on the game clock. Harden for 3. It's up, and are they going to call a foul on Bullock? They will. 11.2 seconds left here in the second quarter. Bullock does get called for the foul, and remember, the Sixers are in the bonus, so James will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Bullock's foul was not in the act of shooting. So Harden will head on over to the charity stripe to put up 2 foul shots. 11.2 seconds left, and now the shot clock's unplugged. And the first foul shot by James Harden is good. So he hits the first foul shot. Kyrie Irving will sub back into the game. And he'll come in for Josh Green. Almost said Jalen Green. Wrong team, though. Jalen Green, though, having himself a really good season with Houston. 8 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds for James Harden. He's 2 for 7 from the field. Can he make it 9 points now? He puts it up, and it goes in and out again. Doncic comes up with a rebound. Shot clock unplugged. Doncic taking on Joel Embiid. Passes it out to Bullock for 3. No. Melton comes up with a rebound, and that'll do it. So the Sixers are down by 5. It's 62-57 as we go into halftime. Sixers still trying to keep within closing range as they are down by 5 and they go into halftime. Joel Embiid having himself a really good game so far. James Harden has been a little bit cold, but it's good to see him back out there on the court for the Sixers, and Dallas has been playing really well. I mean, they're playing really good team basketball. They've been sharing the rock a lot, playing their brand, and even though before they lost or before they won against Indiana, they were on a 5-game losing streak. They've really seemed to be playing some good basketball. So we'll be back in just a little bit. I'm going to take a quick step off for halftime, but if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell icon too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so for the second half of this game. There we go. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Yo, what's going on, man? How we doing? Rival Cows, how is everything going, man? Don't know if you're still on now, but yeah, we were in a break. We were just in halftime. What's going on, dude? How you doing? Haven't seen you on here in a little bit of time, man. It's good to see you back. Good game so far, man. It's been a good one. Both teams have been going on a lot of runs. But how's your night going, dude? Oh, man. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Let me... All right. I do remember you. Yes, of course I remember you. Of course I remember. Yeah. Yeah, no, you were tuning in about a couple of weeks ago. I remember that. I forget which game it was specifically. but yeah, I do remember you tuning in, obviously. I'm doing all right, man. Just been grinding with this channel, dude. Just been putting in a lot of work and, doing baseball tomorrow. We got Phillies tomorrow. They start their season, so that'll be exciting. We're going to be really on the grind doing as many games as we can between the Phillies, the Sixers, and, well, that's what it's going to be for the next coming months. But we'll get back into Patriots stuff, so, we're still putting out podcasting content as well. So we're just grinding on here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. You're the man. I really appreciate that. So in case you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ, right? I'm from South Jersey. I'm a sports broadcaster. I've been doing this channel for about 4 months or so, calling Sixers games. I'll also be calling Phillies games starting tomorrow. So if you like baseball and if you want to stick around for that, make sure that you tune in for that. So so it'll be fun. Can't wait. We also been doing some podcasting content on here as well. And yeah, man. So Joel and Harden have been out for a minute. Yeah, and it's so good to see them back in there tonight. I got to be honest. It's actually like really cool to just see how their offense has been flowing and how much different the team does look when they're both out there. So that's all good stuff. Dallas got off to a really hot start. It's been a game of runs between both teams, so, yeah, so it's been a back and forth game, but hopefully, the one thing that I'm going to be looking for here in the second half is how can the Sixers continue to do a good job at eliminating and trying to keep Luka and Kyrie at a lower pace for scoring, because the whole philosophy has to be anybody else but Kyrie and Luka. Okay, if Reggie Bullock's beating me, like, no disrespect to any of the other guys, but it's one thing if Reggie Bullock is beating me, right? It's another thing if Tim Hardaway Jr. is beating me. But for the Sixers' sake, they just cannot let Kyrie and I almost said Kyrie and KD. Kyrie and Luka go off. So is KD. Yeah, man, KD's been out for a hot minute too. So, but the Suns, I gotta tell you, the Suns have a good team. Suns do really have a good team. I'm not telling you that I'm a Suns fan because I'm not, but they have a good team. I can't deny that. They look really good when everybody's playing together. All right. Let me refresh this. Let's refresh this page, right? We're going to refresh this one too. And refresh this. All right, so Kyrie has 15 points tonight. He's shooting 4 for 9 from the field. Luka has 11, 5, and 6. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And Joel has 14 points. And Tyrese has 10 points. James Harden has 9 points, but he hasn't been shooting so well from the field today. He's 2 for 7. So, but yeah, so hopefully the Sixers can go out there and dominate the third. I do think that the Sixers have a chance too. I think that they definitely stand a chance. I don't know if they should be the favorites. I'm not telling you that they should be. I don't think that they are the favorites. But I've seen them, like, when everyone's healthy, Anything is possible with this team. Last year they would have, or they would without Joel's injuries too. It wasn't just Joel. I mean, James Harden had his injuries too. So, what's that behind the net? They're keeping like a little sandbag there? I've never seen anything like it. What are they looking at? They're looking at something underneath the rim too. I've never seen like a sandbag like on the actual net. You know what I'm saying? Like it's directly like right behind the backboard. Okay, there's like a couple of wires that like attach the rim, towards the back, and then there's like a little sandbag there. So, did I freeze out on somebody? No. Okay, I'm still going. Thank God. Okay, because I saw the message and I'm like, oh shoot, like did I freeze out? Okay, I don't see it. Oh, you don't see it with the actual sandbag? It's like, okay, it's like kind of hard for me to describe. They just had it on the NBC Sports app. They just showed it. That was like the weirdest thing I've ever saw. I don't know if they took it off or not. Sixers down 62-57. Dallas scored 37 points in the first quarter. Then they put up 25 in the second quarter, and the Sixers, they had 28 in the first and 29 in the second. So can they try to come out with a victory and end this 3-game losing streak? That remains to be seen. They're down by 5. Dallas was on a 5-game losing streak, and they ended up winning in their last game that they played. It was against the Indiana Pacers. So it's 62-57. Just about ready to start off the second half here. They're showing another replay or another shot at the rim. I don't know if they're going to be getting started just yet. I'm trying to also look at the closed captioning on NBC Sports. I don't know. Again, it is unlikely. Okay, so they're getting a ladder. This is so bizarre. It's unlikely that they catch the Bucks. Okay, so they're getting a ladder to fix the rim. This is like the most craziest thing I've ever seen. There was something that looked a little bit loose from the net. Okay, so that's why they're showing the rim. So they're tightening up some screws, and somebody just got on the step ladder. They're trying to fix the net. The net was actually tangled up in knots, so they're trying to put the hooks back on and attach the far side, that is, of the back side of the rim, and now they have to take it all off. So they're putting on a brand new net. That is wild. So they're reattaching this one, and then play should be underway after this is done. Man, these Mavs need to win every game from here on now. Honestly, always a delay with the Sixers and Mavs game. Yeah, dude, thank you. There is always a delay. There's always something. So one of the Flyboys, they had the Flyboys come out for the Sixers, and one of the Flyboys literally, so they had a replay of this. They're showing it on the replay camera, like inside the backboard, and one of the Flyboys literally like dunked the ball, and it actually moved the net, and the net somehow got tangled up in knots. This dude fixing it must feel so much pressure. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Bro, this dude's getting a lot of national attention. I'm sure that he's probably going to go viral. You know what I'm saying? All right, so claps all around. They're putting the ladder away. There's somebody wearing a mask and a suit who's actually giving him a high five. This is so crazy. All righty. So play now does resume, and we'll get started off with the second half right now. So Powell inbounded to Bullock, and remember, Sixers did win the tip-off, so Dallas has the ball first. Harden, though, comes away with a loose ball on a pass by Hardaway. Harden with a feed inside to Maxey, and he goes up with a 2. Oh, my goodness, what a turnover by the Sixers. Harden made a really good pass to Tyrese Maxey. He was like a quarterback, and now P.J. Tucker tries to steal it, and he gets called for a personal foul. So Hardaway was supposed to try to come in and get the ball, and Harden just swatted it away, and then he threw a really good pass to Maxey. And Maxey was just set free. Doncic now taking on Tobias Harris here. On the low block, a nice pass inside to Powell, and Powell loses the basketball. There were 3.3 seconds left on the shot clock, and the Sixers, they're down by one possession. They will get the ball back. Maxey will inbound it, and he finds James Harden at the logo, and now he'll just hand it off to Tobias Harris. Sixers, they're down by 3. Maxey on the near wing, hands it off to Harden. Harden working around the screen set by Embiid, and now we'll hand it off to Embiid at the foul line. Embiid gets the ball back from Harden. 4.5 seconds left on the shot clock. A step-back jumper, a Dirk Nowitzki jump shot, and he gets it to go in Powell's face. 62-61. A Dirk Nowitzki type of a jump shot here against the Dallas Mavericks. 16 points for Joel. Doncic with the alley-oop pass, and Powell couldn't finish it, but he gets fouled by Embiid. Oh, my goodness. And Embiid now is grabbing that right shoulder. Uh-oh, that's not good. It's the right shoulder area that he's grabbing. I guess because he hit the rim when he was going up for the block, he ended up hitting the backside of that right shoulder. Oof, he's trying to shake it off, and now the trainer is right there. And he looks to be in pain, man. That is not good. He's trying to shake it off. And the first foul shot by Powell goes up, and that's no good. Embiid will still stay in as of now. But, man, he looks to be in a lot of pain. Powell with the second foul shot, as everybody wants free Chick-fil-A McNuggets, and he doesn't give it to the crowd. If you miss 2 free throws at the Wells Fargo Center, you get 3 free Chick-fil-A McNuggets. So it's 63-61. Harden to Tucker. Tucker's floater is up, and he can't get it to go with the right hand. Doncic is there to grab his miss for the rebound. Doncic taking on James Harden now on the near wing. Bounce pass to Powell. Powell to Bullock. Bullock back out to Doncic for 3, and he knocks it down. Luka Doncic making a big three-pointer from about 28 feet or so. And it's now a 66-61 game. 2 minutes have gone by here in the second quarter. Harden at the top of the key. A bounce pass inside to Embiid, and Embiid gets the ball loose, and Doncic comes up with a block. Bullock inside to Hardaway Jr., and Hardaway Jr. pulls up and gets a layup out of it. So Irving ended up getting the assist as Bullock had it, and then he just handed it off to Irving. And it's 68-61, and Embiid still is massaging that shoulder that he hit. Harris, step-back jumper, over Hardaway. He connects. 68-63, the Sixers are down by 5 now. A back-and-forth third quarter as both teams have scored 6 points in this one early on. Irving will try to find Powell. Powell kicks it out to Hardaway Jr. A pump fake, takes 2 steps in, goes up with a 2. It's a little short. Harden with the rebound now. Hardaway had a lot of daylight, and he couldn't necessarily get it to go. Harden being guarded by Bullock. Sets a screen. Harris to Maxey for 3 on the near corner. Nothing but net for Tyrese Maxey. And this is why he is 8th in the league in three-point shooting. Sixers down by 2. Maxey with 15 points. He's 3 for 6 from downtown. He's playing really good defense now on Doncic, who's being guarded at the logo. Works around the screen. A bounce pass that gets loose, and it was knocked away by Embiid. Maxey comes up with a steal. Harris to the rim. He's fouled by Irving. Great play by Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid on the defensive side. Oh, my goodness. So Harris... First of all, the unselfish pass by Tobias Harris to Tyrese Maxey on the near corner for a 3. He got it to go. And Harris being very aggressive here in the third quarter so far. He'll go to the line for 2. Tobias Harris, first foul shot is up, and he knocks it down, and the Sixers are now down by 1. A couple of substitutions coming in for Dallas. Hardy comes back in. And Maxi Kleber will come in for Reggie Bullock. So Powell and Bullock will take a seat here Harris will go to the line for one more to try to tie the game. And he does. He gets the friendly bounce. We're tied up at 68 in knots. A 7-0 run to start things off by Philadelphia. 8:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Doncic to Hardaway Jr. for a wide-open three on the near corner, and it's good. Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic making it look so easy with the passing. Harden on the far wing now. Hardaway Jr. has 12 points in this one, and he's shooting 2 for 5 from downtown. Harden's runner, too strong. He grabs his own offensive rebound. He finds Harris in the lane. Harris will then have to take it out because Irving and Kleber were right there. Embiid on the foul line extended. Being double-teamed. Irving knocks it away. Embiid comes back up with it. The turnaround jumper is just a little too strong. Tucker tried to volleyball it. Instead, it went into the hands of Doncic. Doncic in the lane. A pass that gets intercepted by Maxey again. Maxey off to the races. Inside the lane. The ball gets blocked by Kleber. And he gets stuffed right at the rim, and he hits the deck really hard. Kleber comes up with a block. Hardy, though, did get called for a shooting foul on the other end. Wait, that looks right. So Maxey will head on over to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. He has 15 points in this one so far, as I mentioned. Maxey coming into the season averaging 20.5 points per game. It has certainly gone up over the last couple of games or so. He's been shooting really well for the Sixers. And he makes the first foul shot. Can he try to go 2 for 2 from the line? Maxey is shooting 84% from the foul line. How about Joel Embiid shooting 87% for the Sixers at the foul line too? Maxey's second foul shot is up, and that one is good as well. 17 points for Reese. 4 turnovers by Dallas in this quarter. Doncic steps back, lets it fly for a 3. Too strong. Tucker for the rebound. Sixers could take the lead here. Maxey to Harden now at the top of the key. Hardy is his defender. Embiid takes it to the lane, and he's fouled. Great unselfish play by James Harden. And Joel will head on back over to the charity stripe as Maxey Kleber gets called for another personal foul. All right, dude, I'll catch you later. Have a good night, man. All right, 71-70. Sixers down by 1. You're the man, bro. Embiid's first foul shot is up, and that is good. So he gets that one to go, and Joel ties the game. $17 points for Embiid tonight. Can he give the Sixers the lead? The foul shot's up, and he does. Sixers up by 1. 7:15 left to go here in the third quarter. An 11-3 run by Philadelphia. So they've come out of the gates very strongly here. Irving will get it on the far wing. He's being guarded by Maxey. And now he's trapped in the far corner. He has to pass it to somebody. He gives it up to Kleber. Kleber back to Irving. Irving at the foul line. Kleber for 3. It's up, and it's just a little bit wide right. Tucker comes up with the rebound as it was tipped by 3 Sixers. Harden working around the screen set by Tucker. He passes it inside on the bounce pass. Tucker for a 2. It's good. And Luka Doncic got elbowed in the face by P.J. Tucker. And Doncic seems to try to shake it off here. Don't know if that was, definitely was not intentional by Tucker by any means. But Tucker backing his way down, and a timeout is called by Jason Kidd. And the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. Oof, what a game, man. We got a good one, dude. We got a really good game so far. It's nice, man. Happy about that. How about the Bucks are winning 138-117, man. I just want the 1 seed, man. That's all I want, but I don't think it's gonna. I say that I don't think it's gonna happen, but man, I still want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that I want this team to be fully healthy. Like, by all means, I get it, but I want the 1 seed. But I also understand that this is a big game for Dallas too. Dallas has to win these games. You know? if they want to stay alive. And so this is a playoff game for both teams here. That's why it's on ESPN. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you do enjoy my 76ers play-by-play commentary, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube. Don't forget to also rate this podcast, or rate this live stream, I should say, on Facebook. I don't know if I call it a live cast because it's not really a broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm calling the game, but it's not a podcast. It's I kind of have to come up with a better name for it. But yeah, okay. So just make sure that you follow me on all my social media platforms too. I really appreciate it. We've been doing this for about 4 months. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, and now I forgot what I was gonna say. As a broadcaster, it's really hard, like really trying to make it to the top, like in this business. And so the most important thing that I've been told by a lot of people that I've networked with from all different types of places, I had the luxury of going to Rowan and for pursuing a broadcasting degree for sports broadcasting. But the one thing that they always teach you in this field is that it's so important to just get reps and to just call as many games as possible. So I'm utilizing this channel to just honestly get practice, but also just to get better at interacting with people. So if you have any sort of suggestions or anything, or you want to comment down below and tell me what your honest opinions are about this, what I could be doing better, what I could be doing, or what I do a good job at, that's what I do this for, so feel free to comment down below and always give feedback, even if it's negative feedback, because that's feedback, and sometimes I need negative feedback. I do. So 59-51, that is the Lakers game. Lakers are up by 8 at halftime. Knicks are up by 2 with 1 second left in the third against Miami. Lakers taking on the Bulls. All right. So that was called a timeout, and now they're back. Irving with a bounce pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic on the near wing. Doncic taking on Embiid. On the near corner, he puts it up, and Joel gets called for the shooting foul. 6 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third quarter. So Joel Embiid and Luka Doncic, the top two leaders in the league in points per game. Right behind both of them is Damian Lillard, and then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Not too much of a margin off by either of them. First foul shot is up, and that is good by Doncic. There's Jason Kidd on the sideline wearing his watch on his left hand, and then Doc Rivers wearing his red Sixers sweat jacket. And the second foul shot is up, and that is good as well for Dallas. So Luka has 16 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds in this game so far. And the second foul shot was good. Harden's three goes in and out, and Doncic is there for the rebound. So that's now rebound number 8 for him. 74-73, Sixers lead by 1. Irving on the near wing, takes it in the lane. A kick out all the way to Powell. Powell gets the ball intercepted, but Irving comes back up with it. Tucker had the steal. Here's a three that goes up, and somehow, some way, it rolls by Tim Hardaway Jr. That was unbelievable. Hardaway Jr. somehow got it to go. It bounced around the rim 3 times. Embiid with a foul line jumper, automatic. It's good with a hand in his face. That is his sweet spot. And the Sixers tie it at 76. A back-and-forth game between both of these teams here in the third quarter. Joel with 20 points and 5 rebounds. Doncic on the far wing. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. at the top of the key now. He'll hand it off to Kleber. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. back to Hardy for 3 on the near wing. Wide open, and it's good. And he'll knock down the triple. Harden to Harris. Harris on the outlet pass, and Harris will just give it right back to Harden, who's standing at the logo. Sixers have come down back to earth with the three-point shooting. Harden with a bounce pass back to Maxey. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Less than 5 minutes to go. Here in the third quarter, Maxey shooting off the dribble. Too strong. Doncic comes up with another rebound. Outlet pass that goes all the way to Kleber. One more to Irving. And Irving gets the layup. And Doc Rivers wants a timeout, and he'll get one. Great unselfish basketball by Doncic, Kleber, and Irving as Doncic comes up with the hockey assist. And a timeout is called, and we'll be right back in just a few moments. Ooh, man, what a game. What a game. Man, hopefully you're all having yourselves a good night. What night? Is tonight Wednesday? Tonight is Wednesday. Why am I is anybody else losing track of their days? I feel like I'm not so sure what day every day is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's because I'm home more and because I'm, doing more freelance stuff and I don't really have as much planned out structure, or consistent structure, I should say. Because when I was going to NFL Films, I was doing either 9 to 5 or 5 to 1, and it was pretty much laid out. With freelancing, it's tough because you got a schedule, but you have to work around it, and it's not consistent. And doing this, it's not so consistent either. So, all right, let me take a sip of water, rest my voice for a little bit. Comment down below what your thoughts are about this game so far. What do you guys think is going really well? And what do you think is not going so well in this game? I want to hear what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Oh gosh, did you guys hear that neck crack? I don't know if you heard it, but that was good. That felt great. Do you guys like to get your back cracked? Because I know some people that do. I don't really like it. I think my sister does. I don't know. Just the whole, what was I saying? Just the whole neck cracking thing. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of refreshing, Okay. What else we got going on tonight? Get to watch more Bel Air tonight with my mama. We'll be doing that after this. Hopefully this one ends early and it doesn't go into overtime. I say that, and next thing you know, it's going to go into double OT. It's going to be. It's honestly going to be like that game where I called where they played against the Chicago Bulls, and it ended up going into double overtime. I didn't come on for that game until the fourth quarter because I was doing a volleyball game earlier, but it's going to be just like that, though. Ugh. What a game so far. Sixers, they took the lead here in the third quarter, but the Mavericks got it back. Can the Sixers try to come back as they're down by 5 and try to take the bull by the horn and win this game and end their 3-game losing streak? I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon, too, for Sixers content, for Phillies content. See, we got 3 new subscribers here on this cast. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, we've been working really hard on this. So Maxey gets the inbound, and he's coming up with the basketball now as he's being guarded by Irving. One more to Harris. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris to Melton, who comes back in for the Sixers. Melton with the floater. It's up. And a foul is called. They're actually going to say that it was a travel on DeAnthony Melton. So Melton picked up his pivot foot. So that was what the whistle was. My mistake. And it's now 81-76. Doncic to Kleber. Powell has not really been out there to start things off here in the third quarter. Doncic will take it to the lane. Kleber to Irving. One more to Kleber. And Irving's 3 is up, and that's good, but they won't even count the bucket because Tobias Harris got whistled for a foul on Maxi Kleber. So Irving will inbound it. 4:09 left to go here in the third quarter. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Doncic working around the screen, set by Kleber, and he puts it up, and it's a little too strong. Embiid is there for another rebound. Joel kicks it out to Maxey, who lets it fly from the parking lot, and it goes in. A money shot that goes in by Tyrese Maxey. What a night he has had so far. 20 points for Tyrese. He's shooting 50% from downtown. Irving working around the screen again. Takes it to the lane. Goes up with the 2, and it's good. Kyrie Irving and Tyrese Maxey, 2 of the best finishers in the NBA, going at it against each other. Maxey will pass it out to Embiid. Embiid with the jab step. Spinning, moving, putting up a jumper, and he gets called for the charge. Joel elbowed Maxey Kleber right in the nose area. Actually, it was right in the mouth. Right below the nose. And, oh, man, that was the right call. Embiid certainly got called for the charge. And now I believe that they're going to see if he is... No, he has 4 personal fouls, so he has to watch now. He has 4 personal fouls on the game so far, and that is not good for the Sixers. So 2 more, then he fouls out. So he will sit until the start of the 4th quarter. Irving now with a handoff to Kleber. Kleber to Doncic. Step back 3 over Reed. It's good. My goodness, Luka Doncic with a hand in his face, and it didn't even matter. And Dallas now is up by 7. Maxey conducting the traffic, controlling the offense. Harris at the top of the key. Inside to George Niang, and he goes up with a reverse layup. My goodness, what a play by George Niang, and what a pass by Harris. Niang went cutting towards the basket and made the 2 look so easy. And the dish by Toby was great as well. Irving now being guarded by Niang, and Niang is doing a good job at staying on him right now. And Niang gets the ball blocked, and it's stolen away by the Sixers. Melton will solo it, put it up, and Doncic will try to get the rebound, and Melton comes up with it, and the ball gets blocked, and it was last touched by Dallas. Melton certainly had a wide open lane to try to take a 2, and he couldn't get it to go. But how about the defense by George Niang? I guess Melton was thinking that because Tobias Harris was on his right, he didn't know if he should pass it and had to kind of think about it midair, and he just improvised. But he did do everything he could to come up with the rebound. Melton now gets the inbound here. He is standing at the foul line, now takes it all the way back out to the logo. Niang with a screen. And now Melton, being defended by Doncic, pulls up and knocks down a triple from the far wing. Doncic played really good defense, and Melton shot the ball with confidence. 86-84, Sixers down by 2. Doncic to Hardy for 3. He answers back with a wide open triple himself. 89-84. Jaden Hardy making a 27-foot jumper, and that's another assist by Luka. Maxey kicks it out to Melton. Melton will hand it off to Niang on the near wing. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey now with the basketball. Steps back. Pulls up over Kleber. It goes in and out. Reed tried to grab the rebound, and Hardy was there to box him out. Doncic now with the basketball in the near wing. Niang trying to trap him in the far corner. Doncic spinning, fading, going up with a layup, and he couldn't get it to finish. McDaniels is there for the rebound. Sixers have to try to capitalize here. Maxey with a pass inside to Reed. Reed goes up with it, and it's good. He was looking for a signal for a foul call, and he did not get it. 89-86, Sixers down by 3 with a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. Hardy will find Christian Wood, who comes back into the ball game for the Dallas Mavericks. Wood inside, gets the ball stripped, and a foul is called on Maxey. Maxey stripped the ball. He thought he got all ball, and Christian Wood gets fouled on the play. How about Paul Reed and Tyrese Maxey? The 2-man game between the both of them. Maxey with a good lob pass inside, and Reed, if he was about maybe 1 more inch or so, he would have been underneath the basket, but he timed it perfectly to go up with a layup there. Doncic will get the inbound, and Reed steps up on him. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Doncic for 3 over Reed again. Too strong. Melton trying to get it, and Wood is there for the rebound. Hardy at the top of the key for 3. He lets it fly, and it was wide left. It didn't even hit the rim. It hit the backboard. 26 seconds left on the game clock. 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Maxey with the ball, standing at the Sixers logo. And they'll hand it off to Reed. Reed to McDaniels. Can the Sixers try to tie the game here or cut it to a 1-point deficit. Maxey off the window. No. Reed with the rebound. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Niang for three. Yes! George Niang! And the Sixers are shooting phenomenally from downtown. What a play by Paul Reed. 89-89. And a charge will be called. Or are they going to call a blocking foul on McDaniels? Right before the inbound was made, McDaniels got called for a blocking foul on Kleber as he elbowed him. And Doncic having some words with the ref. So 3.7 seconds left. The shot clock is unplugged. Dallas still has the basketball. And some of the players are going over to the bench. Are they going to review this? They are. They're going to review it. There's a challenge that is being delivered by the Sixers here. Right? Is that what it is? They want to see if Kleber's feet were set. Is that what it is? On the first, this is definitely, I'm trying to read what they're saying on the app here. That is definitely a foul on McDaniels. Like, he goes right into him. I agree. I totally agree with that. It's an official review, so it's not a challenge. They're just reviewing to see if McDaniels did commit the foul. 3.7 seconds left. We're all tied up at 98. Or at 89 apiece, sorry. My gosh, I'm losing my mind now. But I guess what they're trying to see is if Doncic, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because if Doncic would have gotten the inbound, he played the ball on a hop there. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. 3.7 seconds left here in the third quarter. They're still reviewing it, and now Dallas is in the bonus. So McDaniels does get called for the foul. Again, it was an official review. It wasn't a challenge or anything by Philadelphia. So Kleber will now go to the line for 2 free throws. With 3.7 seconds left, they're actually going to add 1.1 seconds left, which is a lot of time left on the game clock. Shot clock is still unplugged, obviously. Kleber will go to the line for 2 free throws, and the first one is up and good. And are they going to call a technical? Was it a technical or I don't know what they're calling here. They call it a flagrant foul on Jalen McDaniels. It was a flagrant 1. That's what they reviewed. 91-89. I mean, it certainly looked like a foul, but I didn't know if they were reviewing it for a flagrant or not. So now Dallas does get the ball back. Sixers have to get a stop here. Daniel House Jr. comes into the ball game. Niang will take a seat. And the Sixers really have to play good defense here. 4.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Sixers are down by 2. Kleber will inbound it from the near sideline. He'll try to find somebody. He finds Luka Doncic on the near wing for 3. It's up, and that's no good. And that'll do it here in the third quarter. So the Dallas Mavericks still up by 2. And the Sixers go into the fourth quarter down 91-89. All right, I'm going to take a very, very quick step off, so I will be right back in just a few minutes. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. We're back in action now. Oof, I have a little itch. Give me one sec. Alright. Alright, we're back on here. I see we got like 29 people on Facebook Live. I really appreciate you all tuning in, man. It really means a lot. Yeah, if you're new to my channel, well, first of all, if you just came on here, this is Play-by-Play with JJ. I'm Jason Joseph, right? I'm from South Jersey. I'm a broadcaster, and I've been calling Sixers games on here for a while. This is actually my 45th Sixers game that I've called on here, so really proud of that. We've been grinding with a lot of these games, and we've been putting in a lot of work, and now MLB regular season starts tomorrow. We'll also be doing Phillies games on here as well. We do Patriots games. We started at the very end of the regular season, of the NFL season, that is. So once the Patriots are back in action, we'll be calling more games for them. And we also have been doing a couple more podcasts on here as well. We have some Patriots talk stuff that we just released last night. We also talked about the Phillies yesterday on my off day, since I didn't have any Sixers or Phillies yesterday. That's probably going to be like the last time that that's going to happen for a little bit of time. Don't know, though, how that's going to work, but we'll just have to wait and see. And feel free to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to follow me on Facebook. I said we got like 13 likes on there. I really appreciate it. And if you do enjoy this content, man, it means a lot. Follow the channel. Keep up with all the exciting action of 76ers basketball, of Phillies baseball, and all that jazz, and all the news and everything, because that's what we do. So the Sixers are down by 2. And they get the ball back to start things off here in the fourth quarter. Harden on the near wing. Passing it out to McDaniels on the near corner for 3. Yes! How about James Harden making a nice assist and Jalen McDaniels shooting it from the near corner and getting it to go? 92-91. DeAnthony Melton out there. And here's Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. It's good. And Paul Reed's hand was right in his face, and he answered back with a 3 of his own from the top of the key. Harden working on both sides here. He steps up, and he's being guarded by Reggie Bullock. Harden trying to dribble around him and dance all over him. He takes it in the lane. Nice unselfish pass to Reed, and Reed cannot finish it, but he grabs his own offensive rebound, and he's fouled by Bullock. Oh, man, he goes up with it, makes the 2, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point opportunity. What a great pass by James Harden, taking it into the lane. I thought maybe he was going to shoot it over Christian Wood, and Reed, even though he missed the first layup, he got his own rebound, and he got it to go. And he'll go to the line for one more. The foul was called on Christian Wood, the former 76er. Sixers trying to take the lead here. Can they do it? Reed at the foul line, and the jumper is good. The foul line shot is good, not the jumper. 95-94, Sixers have the lead. They were up 77-76 in the third quarter. That was the last time that they had the lead. Irving to Hardaway Jr. He lets it fly again, and he kisses it off the window, and it's good. The bank was open for 3. 97-95. Tim Hardaway has been an assassin tonight against the Sixers. Harden trying to go up with a contact, and Wood comes up with a wrong rebound. And a foul is called against the Sixers. It'll be on Jalen McDaniels as he fouled Christian Wood right near the half-court logo. The Sixers are down by 2. Tim Hardaway Jr. has 2 threes to start things off here in the fourth quarter. How about Josh Green, too, doing a good job at playing good defense against James Harden as he took it to the rack, and Green came up with a clean block. Irving will hand it off to Green. Or Wood, that is, and Wood, we have another whistle. Another foul that's going to go against the Sixers. They've committed 2 fouls within the span of 90 seconds here in the fourth quarter to start things off. Don't want to be doing that, especially against a Dallas team that can make you pay with free throws. Irving will get the inbound here. He is being guarded by McDaniels. Irving stepping up, taking it to the lane, going up with a shot, and it's good. It's money. 99-95, and the Sixers are down by 4. Irving with 21 points tonight. Niang takes it to the lane, bounce pass inside to Reed, and Reed gets the ball loose, and it's stolen away by Christian Wood in the lane. Wood on the other end, taking on James Harden. A nice pass out to Green for three. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Christian Wood. Bullock on the pump fake. Green to Irving. Irving with one more pass to Hardaway for three again. Too strong. A volleyball that goes all the way out to Irving. The third offensive rebound in this possession. Bullock does step out of bounds. He was on the far corner, and he did not watch his footing, and the Sixers caught a break. I mean, he has left foot right out of bounds. It just hit the white chalk. Sixers down by 4. Can they try to make it a 1-point game or a 2-point game? Niang gets the pass from Harden, takes it in the lane. The runner is up, and it is no good. It just missed. Irving gets the board. Kyrie Irving, a pass fake to Green. And now he hands it off to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. back to Irving on the far corner. On the low block, he puts it up for a 2. That's no good. McDaniels tried to get the rebound. It was tipped out of bounds by Green, and he touched it last. So the Sixers do get the ball back. 9:09 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Paul Reed playing good defense against Kyrie Irving on that jumper. Here's Harden's three as he pulls up and knocks down the tray from the near wing. And James Harden has it going to start things off in the fourth quarter. He's in takeover mode. 99-98, Sixers down by 1. 11 points for Harden, 8 assists as well. And Hardaway Jr., are they going to call a trap? Oh, man, they're going to call an offensive foul on Hardaway Jr. as McDaniels went down. He had his feet set, and the Sixers do get the ball back. Wow. He was on the far wing, too. Harden on the near wing now, dancing all over Green. He loses the ball, fight for the ball, and the ball gets stolen away by Irving, but there's a lot of whistles here, and I believe that they're going to call a jump ball. Wow. So Irving went tumbling to the ground, Hardy went tumbling to the ground with James Harden, and then Kyrie Irving came right over, and they got the ball loose, and Irving, I guess, got called for the foul. So Melton will inbound it. Kind of wish it was easier to see. I don't have to rely on the camera as much, but whatever. JaVale McGee comes back into the game for Dallas. 8 minutes and 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. D'Anthony Melton will inbound it from the near sideline. He finds James Harden. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden stopping on a dime. He's taken on Reggie Bullock. Spin around, turnaround jumper. No. And Irving is there to grab his miss. Kyrie Irving has had himself a really good game tonight so far. Irving at the top of the key. His defender, McDaniels. Now it's Paul Reed as they switch up the defense. Irving still at the top of the key. Now he takes it inside the lane. McDaniels and Reed go up with the hands in his face, and it still is knocked down by Kyrie Irving. Irving off the dribble, getting it to go, and I mean, he is just an assassin for sure. Timeout called by Doc Rivers and the 76ers. And they'll be right back in just a few moments as they trail 101-98. Oh, boy. Whew. What a game we got, guys. What a game, man. This has been it's been a lot of fun. Good, back and forth game between two big competitive teams. Let's take a look at the standings right now because, well, actually, let's take a look at the scores really quickly. So the Lakers are winning 81-69, and for Dallas fans, that's not a good sign at all whatsoever. The Utah Jazz are up as well, 89-82. Houston's winning 108-103 against Brooklyn. That's a little surprising with 3:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. How about that? What else do we got going on? The Bucks did win. They beat Indiana by a score of 149-136. Minnesota and Phoenix play tonight. They're actually a game back in the win column against Phoenix now. And Sacramento will be taking on the Portland Trailblazers. So, good games that are going on tonight. And if we take a look at the standings coming into, well, as they currently are right now, we got in the Western Conference, right? We got Sacramento that's still in third place. So Memphis and Denver have clinched a playoff spot. Denver is in first. They're 3 games above Memphis, and then 3 games behind them is Phoenix, and then it's the big battle. So the 4th all the way to the 12th seed is all up for grabs. Phoenix is in 4th place, and a half game behind them is the Clippers, and a half game behind them is Golden State. So then it's the Timberwolves for 7th place. 8th place is the Pelicans. 9th is the Lakers. And then 10th would be Oklahoma City. So, but Dallas is tied with Oklahoma City. And so Dallas needs OKC to lose and the Lakers to lose too if they want to try to get into the play-in tournament. So Oklahoma City, I thought I saw them playing today. I guess not. I thought that the OKC... Oh, yeah. OKC is up by 8 against Detroit with 2:14 left to go in the third quarter. So they need OKC to lose, and they need the Lakers to lose, and that's not working out for them so far tonight. Okay. Let's try to refresh the page here. Let's refresh this page. There we go. All right, here we go. Sixers get the inbound here. 8:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. They're down by 3, 101-98. Embiid back in for the Sixers. He's at the foul line. He'll hand it off to Harden. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden now at the foul line. And now he steps back to the top of the key. Takes it back into the lane. Goes up with a shot. And goaltending, I believe, will be called. And it will on JaVale McGee. It did touch the backboard first. And McGee gets called for the goaltend. So the Sixers are back down by 1. And James Harden comes away with a 2. So now Irving will handle the ball. It's Irving, Bullock, Hardaway Jr., Green, and McGee that are all out there for Dallas. 7:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. for 3 over Jalen McDaniels. No. And a loose ball foul is called on James Harden. And Dallas will still keep possession here with 7:08 left to go. You're in the fourth quarter. How about that? I mean, it was the right call for sure because Harden was boxing them out and he made some contact down there. So he was trying to get the rebound. He just pushed Green's elbow out of the way. That can't happen. The miss comes. Didn't see who was able to get the shot off, but here's Niang for 3 for the Sixers. In and out it goes. Oh, man, they wanted that one. They just came back. McGee for the alley-oop pass. It's good. 103-100. Both teams working very quickly here. Niang almost got the 3 to fall. I mean, the basketball gods just said no. Embiid at the top of the key. His defender, JaVale McGee. McGee and Embiid. A handoff to Harden. Harden puts up a shot, and he thought he was going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. He thought it was in the act of shooting, and the refs say no. The refs say no. Let's see here. So Embiid did a good job at handing it off. And it wasn't the act of shooting. So was he? What was he shooting? Yeah, he was shooting. But they're going to say that he wasn't. And the Sixers will have to inbound it. Harden will be the inbounder. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll inbound it to Embiid. Embiid back to Harden on the near wing. Harden back to Embiid for 3. It's good. JaVale McGee couldn't even step up on him, and the Sixers tie the game. We're not even halfway done just yet here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving's triple. Off the mark. Embiid with the rebound. And now the Sixers can take the lead on a bucket here. Harden taking it in the lane, finds Embiid. Embiid with a step-back jumper. It's good. Joel Embiid giving the Sixers a 2-point lead with 6:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. And a timeout is called by Jason Kidd. 105 to 103. McGee with a hand in his face. It was contested, and Embiid hit a step-back jumper inside the foul line. 25 points for Embiid, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And James Harden has 13 points, 10 assists, 2 steals, 4 rebounds in this game. How about Tyrese Maxey, too? 20 points for him. He has 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and off the bench, you got 14 points from Niang, 12 from Melton, and 5 points and 5 rebounds from Paul Reed. So that's all good stuff. And then meanwhile, when we take a look at the Dallas Mavericks, Irving has 23 points so far. He's 8 for 17 from the field, but he has 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Doncic with 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Only 3 turnovers in this one. And Tim Hardaway Jr. is 5 for 10 from 3. He has 21 points tonight. So, it's a good game between both teams. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, just have to remind you guys, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. If you do enjoy my play-by-play commentary, treat it as if it was a radio call. That's how I do it on here, man. Make sure that you subscribe and head on over to my YouTube channel. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, give me a review. If you go to my profile, you can give me like a star review, a rating. That's the term that that's what I always forget. A rating. There it is. It's weird because like when you're calling these games, like these types of basketball games, and it's so fast paced, it's hard to come up with words sometimes because now you have to like come back down to earth and you have to like slow up the tempo, slow down your words, slow down your thoughts. It's actually not such an easy process. FU live. Dude, I can't go live. I mean, I'm just calling the game, man. That's all I do. I call games. If you enjoy my radio call, if you don't enjoy it, that is, well, you came to the wrong place, my guy. That's all it is, bro. I'm doing radio calls on here. 105, 103. And I said a live play-by-play commentary, too. So you got to read the description. I don't say live game. I said live play-by-play commentary. Oh, man. People have to read. 105, 103. 6:13 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout's not over just yet. The Sixers have scored 16 points to start things off in the fourth. Embiid, as I mentioned, has 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Luka Doncic leading things on the other end with 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Kyrie Irving gets the inbound here. All the starters are back out for both teams now. Except Anthony Melton is in for PJ Tucker. Doncic has to pass it out, and he does to Kyrie Irving. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Irving at the foul line. One more to Green for 3. In and out. And Harris comes up with the rebound. Boy, it was good that he was right there. It almost got past him. Harden with the basketball. Getting a screen from Joel. Works around the screen. On the foul line extended. Now takes it back out to the near wing. Being guarded by Kleber. An unselfish handoff to Melton for 3. Yes! DeAnthony Melton with a 3-pointer. And James Harden comes up with another assist. 108, 103, and the Sixers are up by 5. They've scored 19 points here in the fourth. Green outside to Bullock. Bullock to Kleber. Back out to Kyrie Irving. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Irving at the top of the key. Now inside the foul line. Has to hand it off to Kleber. Kleber trying to pull up for a 3, and they're going to call a travel on Kyrie Irving. And another turnover by Dallas. So Dallas has been struggling with closing out games, and the Sixers have been capitalizing so far. And Dallas, these are must-win games for them. An 8-0 run by Philadelphia. James Harden with the ball, gets past half court. Now he's on the near wing, takes it inside the lane, a bounce pass inside to Harris, and Harris will deflect it all the way out to James Harden on the near corner. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden backing down Bullock. He finds Maxey on the far wing. Maxey off to the races inside, and he gets the layup. He finishes with the right hand on the right side of the baseline. 110-103. Both teams do have 3 timeouts left, and they've also committed 3 fouls each team has. Doncic working around Harris. He puts up a runner. It's up, and that's good. Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks not going away just yet. 110-105. 4:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Doncic with 21, 8, and 8 in this game. Harden gets the ball from Maxey at the top of the key. A bounce pass to Embiid on the foul line extended. A couple of dribbles and a jumper, and that's too strong. And Dallas comes away with another rebound. Doncic working around Harris. Another layup is up, and he gets called for the charge. Doncic is not happy with the call. Jason Kidd is thinking about challenging it. And let's see here. Doncic was taken on Tobias Harris on the far wing, and he went up with a layup, and I don't know. I didn't really see a whole lot of movement there from the replay that they just showed us, but they will not challenge it. And the Sixers do get the ball back, and now James Harden gets fouled by Reggie Bullock as he was supposed to be getting the ball from Maxey, and Bullock made some contact with that right hand. Let's see here by Luka. I don't know, man. The refs have been really iffy, though, all night. Embiid back out to Harris on the far corner. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris to Embiid inside. Embiid getting the ball loose and stolen away by Doncic, but Embiid comes back up with it. Embiid's 3. It's up, and it was just not too good. It was just a little bit off the mark. Just a little bit off, but Tim Hardaway Jr. gets called for a loose ball foul. And DeAnthony Melton will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws because the Sixers are in the bonus. It just hit the backboard. With about 0.1 seconds left on the shot clock, and Melton was fouled on the loose ball play. Melton's first foul shot. It's wide right. 110-105 timeout called by Doc Rivers, and the Sixers have 2 timeouts left. Was that on the Sixers or was that on Dallas? Let me double check here. Mavericks. Okay, so it was the Mavericks that called a timeout. So Mavericks have 2 timeouts left. Man, I don't know how Doncic lost the ball. That was really weird because Doncic came up with a steal on Embiid on the far wing. Embiid didn't even notice that he was coming. And then Doncic took it, and then Embiid swiped it right out of his hands again. And he came back up with the basketball. The shot clock was still winding down, so I guess that Doncic didn't necessarily have full possession of the ball when he came up with the steal. And Embiid, with 3 seconds left, had to put up a shot. He tried to bank it in, and then Melton tried to come up with an offensive rebound, and he got fouled on the loose ball play by Tim Hardaway Jr. All right, let me take a sip of water now. We got to save our voice for the rest of this nail biter. Just to update the Dallas fans on here. Utah is winning 112-94. Oklahoma City is up 97-90 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers are up by 14 with 7:15 left in the fourth. Every one of those games matters for all you guys, just to get into the play-in tournament. Clippers lead by 4 against Memphis. Wow. I mentioned that Houston lost to Brooklyn 123-114. Okay. 110-105. Melton will go back to the line for one more foul shot. Dallas only has 2 timeouts left, and Philly has 3. And Melton's foul shot is good. Sixers lead by 2 possessions, and they are in the bonus. 111-105. Doncic working around Reggie Bullock here for a screen. A nice behind-the-back pass to Bullock for 3. It's too strong. Doncic, though, with the offensive rebound. That's rebound number 9 for Luka. Luka taking on Joel Embiid. A step-back 3 at the top of the key. Nothing but net. And he gets it to go again. Wow, what a shot by Luka Doncic. 3:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time. Luka with 24 points. Harden with the ball. Working around the screen set by Embiid. Embiid kicks it out to Maxey for 3 on the near wing. No. It was wide right, and it hit the back of the rim. And Irving comes up with another rebound. He'll hand it off to Doncic. Doncic trying to set up the tempo here. His defender is Tobias Harris. Kleber is there for the screen. Doncic to Bullock. Bullock back to Kleber. And now Doncic with the ball again. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Doncic kicks it out to Kleber for three for the tie. And it's just off the mark. Irving with the rebound, and the ball gets sniped away by James Harden. 2:25 left to go in the fourth. Harden steps back, almost lost his dribble. He's now on the near wing, and he takes it on the near corner. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid to Melton to Maxey. Inside to Harris. Harris on the low block. The runner's up, and it's good. Over Luka Doncic. 2:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tobias Harris with a clutch basket. 2 minutes left. Dallas down by 5. Sixers lead 113-108. Irving takes it in the lane. He has to find somebody. He kicks it out to Bullock for three. In and out it goes. Reggie Bullock had the look, and he just could not cash in. And Harden taking his time for the Sixers. Harden step back three at the top of the key. Too strong. Doncic with his 10th rebound. Luka taking it inside the lane. Kicks it back out to Kleber. Kleber to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr.'s floater is up, and that's no good. Harris comes up with a rebound. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sixers defense has been very solid. And Dallas is out of sorts. Harden at the logo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. His defender is Irving. And now he gets the ball loose, and the ball gets stolen away, but they're going to call a foul on Kyrie Irving, or it's going to be on Reggie Bullock. It'll be on Bullock. And Harden will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws because the Sixers are in the bonus. A 5-point lead by the Sixers. I don't know. That's another tough play where Bullock thought that maybe he tipped it. I didn't really see a whole lot of contact there, to be honest with you. Some very controversial calls by the refs, and it's gone on both sides for both teams. Harden's first foul shot. He puts it up, and that's good. It still is a 2-possession game, 114-108. This foul shot here is very big, though. Can the Sixers make it a 3-possession game? Harden with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 12 assists tonight. And the second foul shot is good. 115-108, and a timeout is called by Dallas. They still have one more left. Sixers down to 2 timeouts. And they'll be right back in just a few moments. Nice job, Philly. Good. But, hey, the game's not over yet. It's not over till the buzzer is over. I've seen 7-point leads get blown within the last, minute and a half. And I understand that it's less than a minute and a half to go. But still, Dallas is a good team. Let's check the other scores for the Dallas fans, because now is the time where you really have to rely on these other teams to lose. So Oklahoma City is only up by 4, 99-94, with 4:43 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers are up by 18, 102-84. So the Lakers are ahead, and the Oklahoma City Thunder as well in the standings in the Western Conference. And the Jazz are up 119-105, and they're right behind Dallas. So they could gain a little bit of ground too. And they'll be knocking right at the door. All right, so Dallas will have to inbound it here. 1:05 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Sixers lead by 7. 115-108. What a game between both of these teams so far. Irving will inbound it from the near sideline. Sixers trying to look for their 50th win. Irving has still inbound it, and he finally does so to Kleber. Kleber hands it off to Doncic. Doncic taking on Tobias Harris. Doncic in the wing, goes up with it, and the ball gets blocked by Embiid. Joel Embiid with a big block, and James Harden comes up with the basketball. He met him right at the rim and said no to Luka. Harden at the Sixers logo now. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. A nice pass inside by Melton. Melton to Maxey. Embiid for the dagger for three. No. And a putback is no good either. And D'Anthony Melton, though, gets fouled by Hardaway Jr. Another loose ball foul. 35.7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Luka Doncic tried to take on Joel Embiid. He thought he had a wide open lane, and Embiid just got there in time and said no. Joel Embiid doing it all on both ends of the court. Melton's first foul shot is good. It's now a 116-108 ball game. Dallas still has one timeout. There's 35.7 seconds left in this ball game. Melton with the second foul shot. It goes in and out. 116-108, and Bullock comes up with a rebound. Doncic gets fouled by Tobias Harris. And the Sixers did have a foul to give. So that was a smart move there. 30.6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Every second counts. Sounds like a minute to win it. Irving will inbound it, and he finds Luka again. Doncic at the logo. His defender, Tobias Harris. And Doncic gets the ball loose and stolen away by James Harden. And that'll do it for the Sixers. The shot clock is not on blood yet, but the Sixers are going to hang on and win this ball game. 116-108. And hugs all around as Doc Rivers comes hugging Jason Kidd. And the Sixers will win this game by a final score of 116-108. How about that? They played so well here in the fourth quarter, and that'll officially do it. 27 points. They outscored the Mavericks 27-17 in the fourth quarter. And they were absolutely sensational in the second half. Luka Doncic did not come up strong, and the Sixers played solid defense and made Dallas pay. They did their job trying to eliminate Luka and Kyrie and play really good defense on them. And how about the Sixers, man? They did everything that they possibly could to win this game. And I'll tell you what, if you're a Dallas fan now, I'll update you on the scores really quickly for the other games that really do matter. So we're tied up at Oklahoma City. It's 100-100 with 3:35 left in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers still lead by 14 with 3:59 left against the Bulls. Utah ended up winning the game against San Antonio, so because of that, they're now a game back of Dallas, who is still fighting for a play-in tournament spot. But they need the Lakers to lose, and they need Oklahoma City to lose too. So, just wanted to update you guys on that. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I can't believe that the Sixers won too, Eric. Man, that was fun. If you guys enjoyed my play-by-play commentary, again, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, feel free to also hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. We're going to be live tomorrow for our very first Phillies game, and I'm really excited about that. We'll be here for opening day. If you love baseball and if you want to come back on here, feel free to do so. All right? Thank you all so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. I love you all so much, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.